good if you are.
Dogs are going crazy. Is that better?
Yes. Gotta even it out, all right? Still not even.
I was just trying to center it a little bit, but I didn't realize it was a whole OCD thing. Welcome to 230 Dudes. I'm Charles Schuling.
And I'm Antonio Harrison.
And this week we've got a really cool episode for you tonight at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
And it's an episode about a proposal. And so
An engagement story.
An engagement story. Yeah.
And I will have to tell you, we've already recorded the interviews.
Yeah.
It is one of the most epic engagement stories ever.
Yeah, it's really good. It's something else. It really is.
And the plan for the wedding is almost tops it.
It's also very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really good episode, and so to get you prepped up for that, get you excited, we're going to tell you about our own engagement stories.
Very true.
So do you want to go first?
Sure. So mine's a little different because I already had children.
Yes, right.
Right? So we kind of had this thing with 11:11 on the clock. We often saw 11:11 when we were together or 1:11.
Was this 11:11 in the morning or the night?
Either or.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was kind of our thing. You know, some people see 3:33, which, oddly enough, 3:33. I was born at 3:33 a.m.
My brother was born at 3:33.
Really?
Yeah. P.m. But yeah, 3:33.
Nice. They say it's a sign of the angels.
I didn't know that.
Just saying.
I didn't know that.
Half
All
the,
right.
half the
A sign of the
666.
angels? Oh, I get it. All right.
So yeah. So what I did was I contacted her family.
Right.
They live in, her sister and brother-in-law live in Santa Cruz, and her parents live in Arizona. So I pulled them up on Skype and set up the computer out back on the patio.
Mm-hmm.
And my entire family came over and was just kind of hanging out back. Now this is like 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, really early. Really early. Okay.
On November 11th.
Right.
11/11. Right. So, and what I did was the day before I took my oldest son, Averin, who does our intro.
Yes, for the show.
Yes.
Yeah, he's very talented.
And I took him to the mall and we got a shirt made that was a long sleeve thermal.
And how old was he at this time?
3.
Okay.
3 or 4, something like that. Young. He had not even close to going to school yet.
Mm-hmm.
And when we went to the mall, I had one of those kiosks make up a thermal shirt for him. So that morning, I got up early. I went in the room and I woke Averin up. I said, "Come on, get up. Come here." And I put the shirt on him. My family had arrived and they were all in the backyard hanging out, and I had Skyped her family and had them set up.
Okay.
And I was standing on the back patio and I said, "Go wake your mom up." Now on my son's shirt said, "Mommy, will you marry my daddy?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Go wake up your mom." So he goes in, he wakes her up, and she's like, what's going on? And she doesn't read the shirt at all. She doesn't read the shirt
Right,
at all,
of course,
right?
Of course, yeah.
And so he's like, come out here. And he doesn't really know what's going on either. And she sees me standing on the patio, and immediately she gets pissed off because she thinks the kids are up, running around,
And
being
you're-
ridiculous.
And you're outside.
And I'm outside having a cigarette in the morning, right? So he brings her out, and she's standing there, and as she walks out, she's getting ready to kind of go off on me. But then she sees my family in the background all holding up their cell phones to take pictures. And then she sees a computer, and she thinks it's a picture of her, but it's her sister on Skype, right? So she's like, what the hell? And then I get down on one knee and propose. She obviously says yes. And it wasn't until, and then, she proceeds to talk to her sister for a second and then get hugs from all of my family. And it wasn't until after everyone left that she realizes what Averin's shirt says. But we still have that shirt.
Oh, yeah? You kept
We
it?
kept it.
Do you pass it down? Do the other kids wear it?
No.
No.
It's just in his drawer. We'll save it for something.
It's a good story, though. I like the shirt, and if it had worked, it'd be awesome, but it's kind of funny that it didn't.
It
too,
didn't
right?
work,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. All right, so
For
recently,
just a couple months ago.
Yes.
Just a couple months ago, I got engaged, and I I got the ring, which, as you know, because we were talking, I was like, I spent a lot of time on that.
Yes, he did.
And I was kind of planning this over a long time. And we were going on a trip to Wisconsin. My grandparents have a little place on a lake up there. And we were going, and originally my plan was to rent a boat for a day and take her out on the boat and propose on the boat. And my brother was also along on this trip, and he was kind of in on it. And he was gonna. Well, the plan originally was we'd rent the boat, and then at some point my brother would need to go to the bathroom, so we'd take him back to the
bathroom
break, and we'd take him back to the place, on the lake, to my grandparents' place, and he would go inside, and then I'd be like, hey, let's go out for a spin while he's in there, and I'd do it then. But at some point during the trip, we started getting worried that the boat thing wasn't going to work out. My brother and I were trying to work it out in the day that would be right, and there was a lot of rain on the trip. And,
Okay.
And so we started worrying that it wasn't actually going to work.
Yeah,
so,
you don't want to be on the river or lake or whatever.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
When there's lightning or anything.
Yeah.
So then
Not a good proposal.
Yeah, exactly. Like this isn't going to work, right? So I'm like, all right, I just have to figure it out. So then I'm thinking, well, I'm just going to keep the ring around, and I'm going to find the moment. And I did that for about 8 hours, and I was just losing it. Like, it was all I was thinking about. I'm just constantly like, is this the moment? Am I supposed to do it now? Like, how does this work? And I'm just kind of like freaking out. And Rocio and I have been together for 5 years. It's not like I really thought she was going to say no, but at the same time, I'm just like, I'm kind of panicking.
And see, women, if you don't understand, that's how much pressure this damn proposal you have put on us.
It is, right? There's pressure to make it right and to be
Yes.
something that's memorable. And so we had a really great day, though, this first day that we were there. And my brother was off doing his own thing. He had a friend that was nearby for a few days. And so Rocio and I just had like this great day. We rode bikes. We took a walk. We went into a farmer's market. We just did random stuff. It was a really nice day. And so I decided, like, this is it. It's been a great day together. I'm going to do it. So it was the evening of the first Republican presidential debate, which I don't remember.
I don't want to say that's fitting, but
I don't remember it that way, but my brother won't stop bringing it up. I have gotten about 1 million texts telling me who I need to invite to the wedding, and it usually involves like Donald Trump or Ben Carson or something like that, because they were integral players in the whole thing, he says. So anyway, which they weren't.
no, they were not.
But so we got done with dinner, and we got back to my grandparents' place, and I said, like, hey, let's take a walk down by the water. And I had it in my pocket, and we went down, and we were sitting on a bench on a dock, and there was no one around, and it's just like beautiful. The sun is setting. It's on this big lake, and we're on a dock out on the water.
And I've seen that picture. It is a nice dock.
It's
and
really
lake, and it's very beautiful.
It's a beautiful spot. So I was really excited about it, but I was also like just terrified. And I don't know why, because I knew she was going to say yes. But I'm like, I'm sweating it, and I'm just trying to have like small talk and conversation first, so it wasn't just awkward, and I just got to the dock and then proposed. And I'm just like, I can't even keep up with the conversation. My brain is just doing a million other things. And I'm just like, she's talking, and I'm trying to respond, and I'm just like, I don't know. And so I don't even know what conversation was happening. Probably in the middle of a sentence, I think I just like went down on my knee, because I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And I just got down on my knee, and I did it. And she was very caught off guard. I mean, it's something we kind of talked about. It was more
That's
like...
a good thing, though, being caught off guard.
Yeah, I did it about a year earlier than I think she was ever expecting. So it was a surprise, which was good, and it was this nice little moment. And I didn't say much, but I said a little bit, and I was like super nervous. Like, I'm talking like when you first kiss a girl when you're in middle school. Like I was a little choked up. Like I was like nervous. Like my voice, I couldn't even keep up with the conversation.
Well, my first kiss was in elementary, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, my first kiss was in elementary too, but that was more like me being a punk on the playground.
I get you.
The real deal, yeah. And so that was that was pretty much it. But it went well, and then we went back in, and we did watch some of the Republican presidential debate.
Well, those are two pretty unique stories.
Yeah,
I
think so.
I mean, we didn't go with the typical type proposals.
No, outside at a dinner or something.
Yeah.
No, none of that.
But what you'll hear tonight,
it's one hell of a proposal story. It really is.
It's unbelievable.
It really is. It's a series of events that is like you can't even fathom them all coming together, and it did, and it's a great
And it's
story.
nationally verifiable.
Oh yeah, that's true.
When I say nationally verifiable, I mean news coverage
Yeah,
verifiable.
that's right.
You can look it up on YouTube.
That's right. So check back in 8 p.m. tonight, Pacific Standard Time.
Yes, always.
Always Pacific Standard Time because we're in Pacific Standard
Yes.
Time. 8 p.m. tonight. Thanks for watching.